Okay, guys, happy whatever today is. Friday, right?
Thursday.
Oh, happy Thursday.
Yeah, because yesterday was Wednesday, because yesterday was trash day for me.
Oh, today's my trash day, so yes, it absolutely is Thursday.
We'll
Um,
figure this out.
we'll figure it out. Well, when you don't have to go to work, you kind of lose track of the.
Right. I know this is a positivity stream, but
No,
when
you're cool.
when you're when you're when you're when you're doing the same routine over and over and like you're not leaving your house, it's very
Mhm.
easy to lose track of what day it is.
100% absolutely. Stevie Lee and Alyssa, good morning. Oh, yeah, I better
Welcome, welcome.
pull up the chatty chat.
When Sam was on active duty, and Mama, you can probably relate to this. You in your home, like you literally, and I this would probably apply to anyone. Like you literally have to mark days off of the calendar and go, yes, today is this day, tomorrow is this, and here's what I'm doing today, and here's what I'm doing tomorrow. Otherwise, you could literally sit in your pajamas for a full month and never move.
I probably couldn't. Like I have to be busy, obviously, since we're like streaming every single day. And it's not to get view hours, it's not to get
Mm-mm,
subscribers. It's
mm-mm.
just legitimately to
Stay
have,
connected.
yes, have social separation, but not social isolation, because there
Agreed.
is a difference.
There's a huge
So
difference, and I'm slightly concerned about that for um for people who are not involved in something like we are part of the Disney community. It's like the if we did a family tree, Resort TV one is down at the bottom, and you fill in your family tree, but on in that tree we're on our own branch. We have our branch, and like you and I do a lot of live streaming together, and
mhm.
then you do the live stream with Does Our Dream, and um you live stream with Does Our Dream, and I live stream with Does Our Dream, and then we both live stream with Kenzie, and Tracy does. I do live stream with Tracy with Nerd Talk. So like it's kind of like Does Our Dream has their little branch and their collective people that they live stream with, and we have our collective people but we're still involved all together. If everyone understands what I'm rambling about.
Because Does Our Dream is like super popular.
I know, right? I
Everybody,
have lost 5 subscribers in 24 hours.
are you kidding
I
me?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, one of them we know what that was all about.
Mhm.
That is cool.
Yeah. That one I'm aware of. But Pearl Manhattan, welcome in. Lady Jamer says she will be here as soon as I upload my beef stew video. I can't wait to see
Awesome.
that one because I'm sure I will need smell-o-vision. Pearl Manhattan says good morning. She has to drive my garbage to the dumpster every couple of days.
Ooh,
That is a bummer. I'm sorry. Amy with AJC Magic TV, welcome in.
Dances with
Amy's.
Goofy says that the bots took over and everybody lost subs. I
I
need
was
to check my
wondering
sub
about that.
count.
Especially after Kinsey and her debacle with the live stream yesterday, I was wondering if that's what happened.
Right. Let's check it out. My daughter's gonna kill me. What in the world is going on? Dog, stop having like an
I think it's
earthquake
a
over.
thing with pets because when I was reading chat with Kelly Monday night for Meg and Steve, I had to mute and yell at the cat like 5 times.
Hmm.
Yeah, my guess, Rhonda Dances with Goofy, is that they will have someone to look into everything and the subs will come back. It's just uber frustrating when you're trying to get to 1,000 and you go stagnant
Uber
like I have.
frustrating. That's awesome. I hadn't heard that stream before. Why?
Amy still gets out because she has to go to work. Well, Amy, we hope you are staying safe and where you work is taking good precautions, and if someone is sick, we hope that they stay home. Wash your hands.
Amen.
do
Amen.
do everything that you're supposed to be doing. Mama, this is totally off topic. I'm looking at it and I need to find out if you want to do it. I had purchased this.
Wait, I can't see you.
I know. Why can't you see me? I'm right here. Did I
No, it's not you.
Oh, I'm like,
It's
I'm
me.
right here. I purchased this before December. And I was gonna host it, but I haven't felt like doing it. But I thought it would be fun if I mailed everybody a part and we did it virtually. It's a murder mystery party.
Oh, that's fun.
I've already talked to Does Our Dream and they want to do it. Kenzie's interested. Monarch Moments is interested. So it's solve a murder in an evening with friends. And it's meant to do like together, but I'm 99% sure we could do it virtually on a live stream. Would that
be
not
cool.
would that not
Yeah.
be fun?
Yeah, that would be
Are
absolutely.
you in?
Yeah, I probably would.
Okay, cool.
Click the wrong button. Hey, Pam's fam. Good morning. That's kind of that's kind of what this is all about. That's why we keep. It is totally not to get subs or watch hours. It is strictly for what I call it, social
integration, not isolation.
There you go. Those are the words I used.
Yeah.
Pro Manhattan says, I'm in. Lady Jamer says, I'm in. Look at that. Awesome. Because it takes quite a few people to play all the parts.
It's for 8 people. So it's 4 girls and 4 boys. So if it goes well and people really like it, I know there's some online that I can buy that have more parts. Or I don't know if this one, like I can, some of these are very structured to where there's only 8 parts. And I think this is one that's like that. But I can order some online that like you can add more people. So if people watch it and like really seem interested in that stream, I would 100% order a bigger one and would invite more people to do it. Yes, Pam, everyone was quite concerned about you last night in Monarch Moments because no one had heard from you, and so don't disappear anymore on us. We were very worried about you.
Amen.
Lady Jammer says, I was editing my video from yesterday and well, it didn't go smoothly, and then I thought, why not? It could be a bit comedic. Lady Jammer, it happens so much more than you think. Like I was watching back a video that I posted and I realized that I stuck a video inside of a video when I was making it. And I'm
how in the world did you do that?
Because I was filming little travel tip Thursdays, which I've kind of not posted those because I know right now a lot of people we aren't traveling, so I'm kind of pulling off on those. And when I was editing the video, I stuck the travel tip Thursday inside of the other video on my phone.
Nice.
So if you watch, I think it's New Year's Eve part 2. It's when Sam and I are sitting in the massage chairs. Like it'll cut to a travel tip Thursday and then go back to the rest of the video.
Nice.
But I'm like, you know what? Yeah, whatever.
It just happens.
It happens.
You're just making sure people pay attention. That's all.
I am not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. And so if
oh nope, I didn't lose any yesterday.
I lost 5.
I gained 10. Wow. I'll take it. Thank you very much.
Did you catch that, Mama?
Did I catch what?
Watch me.
Oh. No, I was looking at Social Blade. I wasn't looking at you. Stick your tongue out at me. It's cool. Seriously, I do not even look to see what our numbers are. Kelly tells me every now and then, we're like, what did you do yesterday? We lost 5 subs. I'm like, I don't know. They just don't like me. Hey, Jack Santa Claus, welcome in. Good to see you. We are just chilling with coffee and friends and crafts and whatever else we do.
And cereal. Because
yeah.
Mama literally sent me a Twitter message. You want to stream today? And I'm like, when? And I
I
called
think
her.
the
I'm like,
word was play. Do you want to play today?
oh yeah, do you want to play today? And I'm like, I called like, yes, sir, when? Like, I literally had rolled out of bed. I was standing in the middle of my bedroom, like pre-coffee, talking to Mama. It was.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Run,
Jeff Santa Claus is working on a Mickey puzzle.
ooh.
I know, right?
I know Steve from Steve's World is doing a puzzle video, has done some puzzle videos, but I think Noah, and I will have to look to remember what, because Noah changed his screen name or his channel name, so I have to go back and look.
Yes, he did.
It's Big Noah Mountain 5, and he's
Yes.
got some puzzle videos. So if you like watching puzzle videos, make sure and check out Noah Big Mountain 5. He just reached 800 subscribers. So make sure and check him out and subscribe.
Hello.
We're here. Now you're muted. Oh, she's on the phone. Okay. I'm like, okay. Pro Manhattan says, I really need to get out of bed. Well, get out of bed, drink some coffee, and be entertained with antics this morning. Ron says, I made it to the kitchen closer to coffee. Pro Manhattan is 5 away from 300. Guys, in the chat, if you do not have Pearl Manhattan, please make sure to subscribe to her. All you have to do is click on the 3 little dots alongside her name or on her name itself. Mama's moving things. I don't understand. And go over and subscribe to her. We would love for her to reach 300 subscribers during this stream. I missed a comment from Amy that I wanted to read. I have to go back. Amy says, not a coffee drinker, but at work you need to bring your own. No one is allowed to use the coffee machines. That is similar around here. The coffee shops that like you used to be able to like take in your own coffee mug in our little coffee shop here in town. They don't do that anymore. They had one of the ladies in town throws her own pottery and made a whole bunch of thrown pottery mugs for their shop, their coffee shop, but they can't use those. Everything has to be throwaway, and they ended up that was what they were doing the past couple weeks. But I got a notification last night that they were going to be closed for the rest of the month. Due to everything going on. But they roast their own coffee beans. It's Memento Coffee, and so I went to. They said they'd be open. Today's Thursday. Mom and I already established this. They'll be open on Saturday by appointment to pick up coffee. So I already messaged her and made an appointment to pick up a big bag of ground coffee from them for our regular coffee pot. Something to remember while we're doing social distancing, or our isolation is don't forget your small businesses. I shared something on Instagram that it's something really important to remember right now. And it says, remember all the businesses that you've asked for years and years to donate to your clubs, events, and organizations. They're calling in a favor. Answer the call. Support your small businesses because they are the ones that we will potentially go under during all of this. We want to keep them safe.
Yesterday, Tracy, we were talking about what we were having for dinner. By the way, my dinner plans got totally railroaded, but he said that he goes, I'm going to support my local restaurants and order to go. And I'm like, that is like such a genius thing. I could totally tell Kelly, but we need to support our local businesses, and that way I don't have to cook.
Somebody said that they were going to support. There's a book. It's from the 90s. Some of you may know it. It's called the Tightwad Gazette. It started out as a thrifty newsletter, and then it got put into book form. But I'm in a group for people who like the book. And so we have all been sharing like our thrifty tips and stuff. And the lady's like, I'm having delivery and I'm having carry out until I can't do it anymore to save the food I have in my freezer, because they live in because you don't really say, well, I'm from such and such place. You just say, yeah, I'm in like the Midwest in a small rural town. From what I understand, she's like in a small community like I live. And so a lot of like small businesses, and she's like, I don't want them to go under. So our grocery store has offered to do delivery for anybody, because it used to be just for senior citizens on Wednesday. Our Pizza Hut doesn't offer delivery, but they are delivering now because there's no dine-in. It's delivery or drive-through. And what they do is they charge your card when you place the order, and they actually leave it on your front porch, and they text you that it's there, and they leave. There's no like contact with anybody. I went. Thank you. Says you can roast your own beans using an air popper popcorn machine. I need to get one.
That is so cool.
That's interesting.
I have one. I'm thinking I need to try that. That would be awesome. But I don't have a grounder, so because you have to roast them and then you have to ground them out.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm gonna buy them from Rhubarb Market. That's the coffee shop. They have a big industrial coffee bean grinder. On a normal basis, you can, if you buy whole beans somewhere else, they will grind it for you. But
yeah, but you can't leave the store and then bring it back in the store. They'd have to ground it like before you left. I mean, I would think, because otherwise that's just weird.
Well, no, like somebody had bought they were at Kroger, and you know how like they'll have the whole beans next to the ground beans, and like if you're just grabbing and you don't think of like make sure to feel it, you can grab the like a whole bean instead of a ground. That happened to somebody, and they said we're gonna buy some of your beans anyway to have them ground, but would you also grind our Starbucks beans that we picked up bean form on accident? And they did. They were really nice about it. I'm like, wow, that takes guts. I couldn't do that, you know.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I would be like,
so a couple of housekeeping things really quick. First off, Christine, welcome in. Thank you for being here. We are just chilling with coffee and friends and crafts. I do not have a set time on today's stream, so if you need to leave, by all means, take care of what you need to, come back and see if we're still here.
Yep.
And I have the ability, as you see, to put up the banners. If you do not want your message put up there, please message me. If you don't want any of your messages being put up there, that is super important, because I don't want to make anybody mad. I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. But you guys have some really great comments that I want to throw up there, and I don't want to interrupt other people talking. So anyway, all right. So that's all I have. That's my mom business for the moment.
well, that's awesome. Rhonda says the small business adding delivery need to be careful. There are laws and insurance practices involved that most aren't aware of. Agreed, but our Pizza Hut overall has delivery. Our town is just so small; it's usually not needed. It's like our Casey's tried delivery, and the only nights that it was popular were Friday nights. And so now our case, and because they had been offering delivery 7 days a week, but they weren't making enough on the delivery orders. People were still just running to Casey's to pick it up. The only night that it was popular was Fridays. And so that's what our Pizza Hut was going to as well. Well, Friday and Saturday nights. But because there's no dine-in, and a lot of people don't want to leave their house, which we're not supposed to be for a long or in big groups.
Okay, so you're going to kill me because I missed part of that, and you may have answered this in this question, but
sure.
So are they limiting the amount of customers that are dining in?
No dine-in at all.
Dining in.
That's actually mandated by the state.
Why is this happening? Oh wait, I don't have to do that.
See, Pam, I don't know if this is Angela or Jeff, but I told her that we were talking about her on Monarch Moments that nobody had heard from her, and we're like, "Where's Pam? Did she like?" We were concerned that your kids had like tied you up already and stuffed you in a closet. Lady Jamer says, "I like my messages being up there. It's like winning a prize. It is there are some people. It's something that you may not know about StreamYard. If I have, say I am upset with Lady Jamers. I don't like what she says. I think she annoys me, which I totally don't. I love her to death. We are rooming together. I love you. I'm just using you as an example because I know I can. I can block her on YouTube. She can't see my comments. I can't see hers. However, if Mama highlights a comment from Lady Jamers through StreamYard, I will still see that. I would still know that she's in the chat. So some people have asked not to have their comments posted for safety reasons because they have some things that have happened. So we are all trying to be very careful, very conscious of people's feelings. It's Jeff. Welcome to chat, Mr. Jeff.
Mr.
Pam was like, "Wow, Lena, that's mean."
I was like, "Wow, dang." All right.
No, I was using Jamie as an example because we're friends. We're actually friends outside of YouTube. We're friends on Facebook. Our trip in September that I'm saying is happening. Wow, sunshine is whoa, there really is still sunshine. You guys don't understand. We have had rain for 5 days.
Yeah.
And there's been no sun for 5 days. Like, it's there because you can see it glaring off of the clouds, but like it just came out from behind a cloud bank and blinded me through my front window. It's awesome.
Sorry. I may have to have Taylor bring me a pen. I'm more cards.
Mike Wheeler, welcome in.
Hey, Mike, you went first today. Look at that.
Stevie Lee was. But that's because you didn't schedule it beforehand. Otherwise, he would have.
Mickey Twin throws myself at him and hugs tight. Oh, that's right. That's right. Pam and Mike are Mickey Twins.
Yep. Promise says, "Yeah, we'll take the rain back now." Yeah, go ahead. Please do. I literally this afternoon, I have gotten myself a schedule. I'm gonna stream for 3 hours, and then I'm gonna work on my house for 3 hours. I have not had this much time to work on my house in 6 years. Because literally my job at the chamber wasn't just a 9 to 4 job. It was a 24/7 job. And and some of you who work jobs like that will understand when you're expected to dress a certain way and act a certain way, and you can't do this and you can't do that, and if you wear this, you're going to get yelled at. It's so overwhelming to your mental health that you shut down at the end of the day. And I literally, for 6 years almost, Sam has lived on takeout because at the end there would be time like when I was able to have like some time off, like it was better, but for the most part I worked consistently and my mental health was so bad, and I did not know how bad my mental health had gotten until I wasn't there anymore. And you guys have seen me I've been live streaming since what, October, I think, is when I first started going live. And I think, Mama, you've commented on how happier I am and stuff. And it's because I don't have this, all these rules. Like, if I were to, I'm sitting here in a tank, because it's 60 degrees already, which is fantastic. I'm hoping all this warm weather will kill all of the buggies that are out there. I feel bad for those of us who have seasonal allergies, me especially, because seasonal allergies plus asthma equals this coming into play much, much more. But I would have had to change into something with at least cap sleeves to leave my house. And these were rules that were outside of the 9 to 5 or 9 to 4 workday. They were trying to dictate what I wore 24/7. And I finally had to go to a lawyer and say, can they do this? Can they tell me what I can and can't wear outside of the work hours? And the lawyer said, no, they can only dictate what you wear inside of a 9 to 4 workday, any extra events that you work, and farmers market. And and I said, I need this written down. And I had to take it to a board meeting and say, look, you can't legally tell me what I can wear sitting in my front yard for fear somebody's going to think badly of the chamber because I'm in a tank top and shorts. So, yeah, Jeff, we don't want to know about you and not wearing pants. This is family friendly. We don't need to know. I use a Pro Air. Which one do you use, Lena? Pro Air. I missed something. Pro Air what, my friend?
Marguerite, good morning.
Rachel Fithian, welcome in.
Yes, good morning, Rachel.
If we have missed anyone in the chat, please say something and let us know. Say, hey, dummies, I'm here. Quit rambling and talk to us.
Jeff, you're awesome. That's funny.
So,
laptop.
Mental health is fantastic, and I don't know if you seen it, Mama, the Rainbow Challenge and the Shamrock Challenge and the Christmas Light Challenge.
The Christmas light thing was on the news today.
Awesome.
And I'm gonna do something similar. So I'm gonna do that later on today.
Oh, you're talking about my inhaler. Okay, I take Flovent through an inhaler like this, not the disc, a stand inhaler, two times twice a day, morning and evening. And then I have Ventolin HFA for my rescue, and through the upper respiratory virus that I had and the allergies coming up and my cough that still kind of won't go away, they told me I'm allowed to use this a little bit more often than I typically have been. Alyssa, I have my pants on too. We just have to worry about Jeff. It took me a minute to figure out what you were talking about with the Pro Air. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about inhalers. If you don't know, that people, we're still being encouraged right now to get outside and go on walks in small groups, not, the whole clan of the neighborhood. But they're saying to have your kids color pictures and hang them in the windows for people to see as they go on walks. They had a Shamrock Challenge for St. Patrick's Day to put color shamrocks and put them in your window. There's an Easter egg one for Easter coming up, just so that people, and some towns are making it into scavenger hunts through their city. Like, anyone who wants to do it will submit a Google form, and they know how many there are, and people just go on walks to find them, and there's going to be a prize. So we're all trying to do things to still stay integrated with each other while keeping our distance. Okay. I hope your conference call goes well, Jeff.
Okay, yeah, Christine heard the same one that I did.
Yes.
And they've encouraged people to put their Christmas decorations back out so that people just kind of drive around and see what that was all about. I'm doing mine in the theme "Shine Your Light on Love" or "Let Your Love Shine" or something of that nature.
I love that.
And I'm gonna do a whole display in the front of my house.
You should either vlog that or live stream that. If it's anything like you and Kelly putting up your Christmas tree.
Oh God, that was a hot mess of a disaster.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. That was one of the first times I was a mod for you.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
Lord. That was insane.
But yeah, you put up your Christmas, like they're encouraging people to literally redecorate for Christmas. Like put up your Christmas tree, which we don't have now because ours like funked out and we are going to get a new one. Something fun. I actually found a Christmas tree farm 30 minutes from me, Mama.
Really?
Yeah. So this fall, I know it's crazy to be thinking about fall. But this fall we're going to go to the Christmas tree farm and actually cut down a live tree for the holidays this year. Lena, read my comment 4 comments ago to Mama Mouse. Okay. Let me try to find it. 3 comments ago.
Who's asking?
Hello, everybody. Hello to me. Michael says, I literally just woke up because someone that I'm not going to mention, cough, cough, Pam, cough, cough, kept me up worrying about her.
Shame on you, Pam.
Shame, shame,
nice.
Shame.
You could put Easter eggs or bunnies. Yes. I thought I would. Let's see. How close are we to April?
Well, it's the 19th.
Okay, so 30 days.
Less than 30 days to Easter. You could totally put up Easter stuff, I think.
Yeah, I might just do that. But whatever I do, I have to make because Kelly
doesn't
want me going to the store.
Yeah, Sam. Next week, I'm hoping that some of the crazy at the grocery stores have calmed down a little bit. Because Sam wants to go. We purchased half a pig from a meat locker, and we're splitting it with my parents. And so we have to go pick it up next week. So I want to be able to go, and we're gonna go to Aldi's. If you don't know what Aldi's is, it was originally founded in Germany. It's like a discount grocery store, but now, fun fact, it's actually the sister store to Trader Joe's. So, like, if you like Trader Joe's, you will love Aldi's. Mike Polito, welcome in. Pam says, I woke up in a panic and went straight to Instagram and messaged Mike. Well, the rest of us are glad that you jumped in the stream, so we know that you aren't bound up in a closet by your kids.
Right.
Somebody said that as soon as they heard that they were going to be home with homeschooling their kids, they bought out the liquor store. One of my other friends shared a meme that said, it's been a productive day. 2 students have been suspended and 1 teacher has been fired for drinking on the job. Homeschooling is fun.
That's funny.
Michael says, Pam, I love you. You know I'm just picking on you. I would have rather stayed up worrying about you than falling asleep and not worrying about you. Exactly. You know, we are, even though like we all haven't met in person, we are all family. And we care about each other, and we care about everyone that's in our chat, and we care about every single one of our subscribers. Even if we don't know everyone who is a subscriber, because I know that all 529 people of my subscribers and all a little over 1,000 subscribers for Bodies with Masks are in every chat. We care about each one of you guys and as much as the other. Hitchhiking Bones, welcome in. We are having fun this morning. Just
Piglet
kind of
Roo, good morning.
chatting and Piglet Roo Loves Disney, welcome in. Our local gas station, it has, you know, those like hard gas station booths like they had back in the 90s where you could get like a piece of pizza and sit down and eat it. Those hard booths. You know what I'm talking about, Mama Mouse?
I think so. Yeah, like military boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our convenience store still has one of those, and every morning the grandpas in town converge on the gas station to sit there and drink coffee and talk. They made them mad because they could no longer bring in their own mugs to get coffee. Because what they were doing, and I don't know if they did this because of everything going on or it's like an advantage, they were bringing in mugs like this size, like the big tall coffee mugs, and only paying the quarter refill price instead of paying the like 50 75 cents that they're like, they just throw them a quarter and go sit down and keep refilling their coffee for a quarter. So now they have to use their mugs for, or their throwaway cups and for coffee, and they have a refill price labeled on them, and it made all of them mad. But I can't imagine how much money they were losing in coffee on a daily basis. But amid all the chaos, you had an earthquake yesterday. Are you guys all okay? I saw that Dole Whip Dad said that they were in a tornado watch.
Yeah, we are too.
Are we really?
We are here.
I'm looking at the weather now because are we? Oh yeah, sure enough.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm so excited about the sunshine coming in my window.
There's a pretty significant storm that's brewing to the south of us, but it's winding around.
It came through overnight for us, so we may be coming out of the tornado watch as you're going into it.
All right, guys, hang on. I gotta be a mom.
All right, I found, I shared this on Instagram. You guys, some of you may have seen it. It says, anyone else feel like life is being written by a fourth grader right now? And then there was this virus, and everyone was scared. And then the world ran out of toilet paper. Yeah, and then there was like no school for a month. And then it snowed, and we can add, plus there was an earthquake, and then a tornado watch. Or somebody's playing Jumanji. We need to, okay, Operation Find the Jumanji game, because somebody has left Jumanji sitting out and it's running rampant, and we've got to finish the game. Piglet, listen, we are so glad that you are safe. That is the most important thing. In Utah, yep, I have several friends who are in Utah that messaged me that they were in an earthquake. So I'm glad that you are safe. Right, exactly. Operation Find Jumanji. Because I'm kind of tired. I mean, I love, the daily streaming with you guys. I love that I am getting some awesome reading done. I am loving that my house is looking better. Like, if you are just coming into the stream, I mentioned at the beginning that my house has looked like a wreck for the past 6 years because I have been mentally unhealthy with my previous job. And I am now, and then once I started getting better, mentally, well, then Howard passed away. And then, you know, I'm finally, I think, I'm finally, I will never stop grieving because he was my big brother, but I am at the point where I'm ready to, I'm able to do things and not feel so sad all the time. But yesterday I was talking to Mama Mouse on the phone after we streamed. I was working and cleaning my kitchen, and I was cleaning out my pantry. Because one of the things that I had been doing is I had been shoving groceries in my I had no idea what was in my pantry. I will admit I had to throw stuff away out of my pantry because it was labeled 2017. That tells, and I mentioned that I haven't really cooked in the 6 years that I worked at the chamber because I was not in a head place to do so. But I was cleaning out the pantry and I found my brother Howard loved to cook from scratch. The man could cook, and his favorite thing to cook was Oriental food. And he made his own hot chili oil. And I was on the phone with Mama, and I found the last jar of chili oil that he made me, and I became a sobbing mess. I was standing in the middle of my kitchen, sobbing to her on the phone, holding this jar of chili oil because I was like, I thought I had used it already, and when we had we had made up, but he had offered to make me some more, and I go, no, I'll figure it out myself, because he had said something that just kind of turked me off, you know, as siblings do. But thankfully we had been in a better place. But I thought I had no chili oil left, and I have this jar of chili oil, and I am going to use it. I'm going to use it sparingly, but I'm going to use it because he would be mad that I still had it. Let's be honest. He'd be like, why have you not used that yet? So I'm really excited. I have some uh good those thin steaks that you can make like stir fry with, and I think I'm going to I need to slice them up for stir fry, and I think I'm going to marinate some of them in that hot chili oil and make a hot spicy beef and chicken stir fry bowl for dinner this weekend with the hot chili oil and use it as a marinade. Mike Politas says, Mom asks, how is Taylor doing? There's something wrong with her head earpieces. Mama? Mama! Ooh, something's going on, and she can't hear us, or something's really bad. Ooh, apparently we don't matter. Oh. Pillar Juice says, today's first day of spring and it's raining in the valley, snowing in the mountains. It's my oldest son's birthday. Happy birthday to your son. I'm sure this is not the way he was wanting to spend his birthday, but you know, he can say this is the, you know, when it's all said and done, you'll be able to have a big birthday celebration. Thank you, Rachel. I'm glad that I found that chili oil too. Um I like I said, I was bawling to Mama over the phone like a wreck. Um, and yeah, sometimes it hits like you think you're doing better, and I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I don't like I sit here and pet my dragon. You guys know that I had the dragon that belonged to my brother, but like one of the wings it had been broken, and one of the wings fell off again. So Sam's going to have to fix that again. But you know, I sit here and I pet my dragon statue, and I know that I'm with him since he was so sick. I'm honestly glad he's not around having to deal with everything going on, because we probably would have lost him anyway. But it would have been in a very much less tragic way. Don't think Mama can hear us. We can't hear you. Are you muted?
I am.
I was even singing to you.
I'm sorry. I got too far away, and so the earbuds kicked out, and it automatically switches to a different place for speaker. I don't know. Anyway, and so I had to go back in and manually switch it back to the earbuds.
It's funny. I was like, Mama! Ooh.
I hear ya. Oh my goodness. Yes, Stevie Lee, I did, but I did it on purpose and then I forgot I'd done it. So
She pushed the right buttons this time because she was on a personal call. Hey, Steven, yeah, we're glad that you're back. We know that people will probably be popping in and out of the stream depending on how long we go.
choo choo choo.
I'm sad. My coffee's cold now.
Yeah, well, my microwave quit today, so
Oh no!
yes. So
Kelly!
I'm like, Michaela's warming up her lunch in the oven instead of the microwave, and we've had to make fresh coffee instead of warming up our coffee.
Well, that means that Kelly has a trip to Walmart when he got off work.
He has a trip to Walmart anyway, but yeah, most definitely now.
I love my microwave. I've had it 12 years now. When we moved out to Washington with the Army, we didn't have a microwave. And we didn't actually have one until beginning of November of 2008, I want to say. Yeah. My mom bought it for us when she came out to visit when Sam was doing chemo. Because before I was having to like thaw like chicken and ground beef just on the.
Sorry.
I was conducting. The music
I'm
went away.
sorry. Yeah, I know. Sorry. That's just my song of you have to get up off your tush and do some flip out loads of laundry is what that is. I have to
Fun.
get all of my regular laundry done so I can take all my curtains down and wash them.
Mike Polito wanted to know how Taylor is feeling.
Taylor is doing good. I think we've decided that he's suffering from a little bit of allergies right now because he has this horrendous cough, but no fever, nothing else. Just a bit of a runny nose and the cough. So we gave him some Benadryl yesterday and he did fine as long as the Benadryl was on board.
Good.
So my daughter's washer sings to her too. Yes, it's much better than that annoying buzz, but and I have to have it on, otherwise I forget to change out the laundry. So yeah.
You're lucky. I have to go to my parents to do laundry. It's like I'm like in college again. Our house is so old, it doesn't have washer and dryer hookups. So we either have to go to my parents to do laundry or go to the laundromat.
Good times, good times.
Um,
I don't particularly like the laundromat just because ew.
Yeah. We actually the laundromat in Hillsboro actually closed because the people who owned it lived in California and they didn't keep it up and like they had like a contracted like maintenance person, but they wouldn't let him keep the temperature above 58 degrees. It's Kansas, it's going to freeze at 58 degrees. And
Hey, I
so
can't see the chat, so I'm leaving it up to you for right this minute. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, sorry.
You're fine. Pearl Manhattan says the pollen is so high right now, all the cherry trees are in bloom. I'm sure that the pollen is high, but I'm sure that those are beautiful. And like if you have friends who have cherry trees, make sure you're good friends with them because they may just give you fresh cherries, which would be awesome.
Right.
Uh,
Yum.
But the water lines actually froze and busted in the laundromat here in town, and so it got converted into a cell phone store. And in Marion, the laundromat is owned by the dry cleaning place, and so you'd think it'd be in really great shape, but it's not.
My bad. Oh,
It's really old. So Sam and I end to actually drive like 35 minutes to the nearest nice laundromat. And of course, they are temporarily closed. So instead of being able to do like a whole bunch of laundry, we are able to do like small batches of laundry at my parents because my parents have a washer and they line dry everything. And I have a washer and dryer in my garage because we had one in our apartment in Washington. Michael says, I like going to the laundromat because I got 6 loads of laundry done the other day in about an hour and a half. Yes, I like that for the same reason. Pam Sam says, we have been having problems finding bread, but there's an easy Navajo fry bread recipe I can give to whoever wants it. Yeah, Pam, go ahead and post it in the chat. That would be awesome. Sam loves Indian fry bread. He used to make it all the time before we were married, and we were living on a farm. So and we were living on a farm. I was making sure that was me. Yeah, and you're a mod, so you can post the full link. That's what I was making sure, that you could post a link. Yeah, go for it, Pam.
All right, I can see chat now.
Okay.
I am
Surfer Girl 320. Welcome in.
Sending all of my subscribers that I have their addresses to, or a mailing address to, a little something in the mail. So
that's awesome.
How many I needed.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So if any of you guys, if I don't have your address and you want something sent, message me. Please don't put it in the chat. Message me either email or Facebook or Twitter your information, and I will add you to my list of a surprise coming in the mail. Bread is the stuff in elephant ears. What?
Oh, fried elephant bread. It's a type of fry bread. Elephant ears.
Okay. I was like,
2 cups of flour, 1 1/4 cup of lukewarm water, 1 tablespoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon oil, butter, and shortening. Yeah, that sounds really similar to the recipe that Sam uses. I should make.
Girl is here. Good morning. I hope you are feeling fantastic today.
I think I'm taking a screenshot. I'm gonna make Sam make some fry bread.
I absolutely thought about putting together a recipe exchange.
I think we totally should.
It'd be kind of fun. I have to make sure Cargo's on board because that girl can make some really awesome stuff.
Right now we can't send anything to Cargo. There's no mail going to Canada.
Right. Well, I knew there wasn't any people going to Canada, but I didn't know that they were stopping.
Yeah, she has stopped all swaps because of this. They're not allowing mail.
Oh, well, that's just a big fat bummer. None of our friends want to come and play. It's so sad.
And if you guys want to send Mama Mouse mail, I have put her address in.
Look at you. Yes. I love getting mail. It is very fun.
I do too. I got so much mail over Christmas, but I haven't gotten any mail since.
Okay, you're doing such a great job talking and responding to everybody. I'm going to step away for a second and flip out the laundry. Because if I get nothing done today,
Kelly will flip
me from the tree.
Yep. Yeah. I get that. Sam's the same way.
So just trying to be a good wife.
You are. If somebody is interested in doing a recipe exchange, you can message Mama Mouse or myself on Instagram or Twitter. Pro Manhattan, I looked into a P.O. box. Our P.O. box, when I has a wait of 6 months. And I just went ahead and I have my regular address listed. So, I know that's probably not the safest thing to do, but I doubt that I have any crazy stalker people coming to find my house. But check into your post office, and I know some people go to like UPS stores and stuff. The closest one for us for that is an hour away. I would rather be able to get my mail as it came in. An email is also an option. Some people do not like to give out their personal email less than they like to give out their address. But we can always check with her and see if that's something that she would be interested in doing.
Right? Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Oh dear.
Pro Manhattan says, I have crazy stalker people. Oh, I'm sorry. But my apartment office said I could use their office. Oh, that's awesome, Pro Manhattan. I'm so glad that you can do that.
Absolutely. And you don't have to. I mean, I promise I'm not a creepy person, but I totally get not wanting your information shared. Did you guys hear that?
It's
Nope.
playing music.
Well, yes, it is.
Yeah, and that's totally an option, Stevie Lee. She said maybe people could make a specific Disney email for their Disney friends. That is definitely an idea. So if anyone is interested in a recipe exchange, please let Mama or myself know, and we will work on setting something up. It'd be a lot of fun. And even if even if we wanted to conserve postage, what we could do if people want to give us their email is we can compile it into like a Google Doc and save it as a PDF and email it out, and that would save everyone postage.
That's what I was thinking, rather than mailing it. I thought that would be a fun way to do it. Okay, were you hearing me talk at all?
Yes, somewhat,
Okay.
but it was like it sounded like a robot.
Oh, nice. That's what I was thinking, is we do it virtually.
Down.
Oh, Mama, you have my address though.
Lady Jammers
do
is
you want me to get
in.
rid of it?
Pam Spam is in. Yep, just if you message your recipe to Mama Mouse or myself, and we will get that going. That sounds like so much fun. I have to decide what recipe to give you. I might give you my poor man's pasta salad recipe. Michael says, yay, virtual is better because then you don't end up with surprise glitter bombs or confetti bombs.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about. Who said that?
Mike
I
Wheeler.
need to know. Oh, too bad, Mike.
Mike Wheeler.
You're still going to get confetti.
Look who came to say hi.
Oh, hello, kitty kitty.
Who say hi, everybody? They all think you're pretty. Oh, you looking straight at the people? You looking at Miss Yvonne? Are you looking at Miss Mama Mouse?
So cute.
She says, I am a celebrity. Please don't scratch, Mama. You're
But
okay.
yes, you are.
There you go.
Oh,
Stevie Lee, even if you even if you don't have a recipe that you want to submit, but you want the recipes, please let us know. Surfer Girl says, thank you for streaming today. Rachel, thank you. Her name is Peaches. We have had her since 2014, and she is a rescue from the Humane Society. She is spoiled rotten, not only by us, but by my parents. Anytime my dad goes to the grocery store or Dollar General, and because he's 80, he does it out of boredom. And he buys random things, and it drives my mom nuts. He buys her a can of cat food. If Sam and I could potentially go hungry during all of this, Peaches will not because she's got so much canned food. Because we only give her one a week, because otherwise it makes her sick. We just don't feed it to her that often. Ray J, welcome in. Pam Sam says she was thinking about streaming later because she was bored. Oh, and it's John of Touring the Galaxy's birthday today. So send your birthday wishes to his Instagram page. I knew that because I saw that on Courtney's Facebook. Yeah, we want anyone who wants the recipes to have them. I do. I think I'm going to give you my poor man's pasta salad recipe. I invented it on active duty when Sam wanted pasta salad. It was created out of what was in the cabinet.
Some of the best recipes are made that way.
It is pasta.
Ray J, good morning.
Ray J says, I plan to have steak delivered for dinner tomorrow night. Dinner is at Ray J's house. Do we need to let you know what type of steak? How many ounces?
Oh, snickerdoodles.
Some people like have this. I told Sam this, and I've totally seen it happen. All of those food subscription services like HelloFresh, Home Chef, Blue Apron, Plated, the new one by Martha Stewart, have all had an increase in subscribers because people are not leaving their house. I told Sam that I want to order from Schwann's or from Omaha Steaks and have it delivered. Omaha Steaks is pretty good, but they're typically pretty pricey unless you can find a really good coupon.
My cutting blade fell all the way to the bottom of my scrapping case.
Oh boy. If you fall out of your chair, I will bust up laughing, just FYI.
Hopefully. That's not the entertainment I'm shooting for today anyway.
Pam said, we love Schwann's too. Schwann's is based out of here in Kansas. So I love their ice cream bars, and I love their ice cream is really, really good.
Okay.
Surfer Girl's kind of laughing at the thought of you falling out of your chair, I think.
Yeah, I love you guys too.
Mike Wheeler, yes. Schwann's little pizzas are the same as Red Baron's and are the same as Tombstone and the same as Tony's. They are all manufactured in the same plant in Salina, Kansas, and the plant is actually on an old army base in Salina. They all know, and it's kind of a known fact by the factory that if something happens and they reactivate, because that base in Salina is pretty much inactive. It's used as a training area. The base is very small. It's the National Guard Training Center. It's within a 1.5 hour radius. It is the closest rifle shooting qualification range for like the police departments and stuff. But it is known that if it comes up and they reactivate that base, then Schwann's will be Tony's, Red Baron, all that company will be shut down temporarily while the base is reactivated. Pam says, when I was little, I called the Schwann's truck the ice cream truck. Yes, 100%. Rachel says, I have Home Chef, but it's expensive. I'm cutting back on it right now and eating more from my pantry. Yeah, all those home subscription boxes are really expensive, especially for the amount that you get. Oh, good. Lady Jamer sent both of us her information on Instagram, Mama.
Alrighty, Teddy. I will pull it up.
Stevie says, I sent TTG this. Happy birthday, John, from your friends on Mama Mouse's stream today. Awesome. That works, Stevie.
That is awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Super awesome.
That's Mike. So, like, Around here,
Oh,
Tony's, Red Baron, Tombstone Pizzas, like they go like 1 week, they go on sale like 1 week after each other. It's just like a cycle of which one's on sale. And it's typically like 3 for $8 or 4 for $8 because it's so cheap to ship them to us. And literally, I think the Swans truck delivers them to the grocery stores.
dun, dun, dun. All right, who took my tape?
I did. I ate it, and it was good.
Ooh, that's a very expensive snack. This girl is tired. Right? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys what happened when I went to change out the laundry.
Yeah, please tell.
I went to throw my clothes on the bed
Mm-hmm.
because I'll fold them and put them away before Kelly gets home, but not right
Yeah.
this minute. And I stepped in something and I'm like, oh God, what did the dog do? And I was thinking like do like doo-doo. No. The little munch got a hold of probably my son's peanut butter and jelly sandwich and didn't like the jelly. So he just left it behind. And I full on stepped in the jelly. I was like, dog, you're about on my last nerve today.
Stevie says they replied back and said they appreciated the happy birthday.
Well, that's very nice.
Michael said she did. I saw her do it, Mama Mouse. And
Of
Pam
course she
says,
did, Mike.
I saw Mike see her do it.
I saw Mike see. That's awesome.
If you're interested in Schwans, it's literally schwans.com, and you can typically find like coupon codes online for like a discount.
I know that's probably loud and I'm terribly sorry.
It's actually not as loud as you think it is. Probably my
I'm not going to
phone,
dump it out.
you know, I'm sure it's just like everyone else in the chat. Every 2 seconds, I'm getting another email from another store that has my email address. Okay, Pam, hope your appointment goes well, and we will see you later. And Pearl Manhattan goes, ew, jelly toes.
Right? It's sticky. I will tell you that.
Michael says, Pam, don't fall asleep afterwards. You have to check in with at least Mike Wheeler when you get back. Or we will come find you, and we will lick your door.
Ew. No licking.
Oh my gosh, yesterday, so when I was at the grocery store with my dad on Tuesday, he got really mad. I mean, my dad is 80, you guys. And so trying to get him to take everything going on seriously when he is prior special forces and he lived through Vietnam in the special forces, he has malaria. So he's not only 80, but he's got malaria and diabetes and high cholesterol. So trying to get him to take this seriously, he doesn't. But we went to the commissary to get groceries, and they were out of the Kraft macaroni and cheese. That's the noodles and the dry cheese packet. That is absolutely Dad's favorite. That I think is nasty. Give me shells and cheese with the cheese packet any day. Anyway, they did not have any macaroni and cheese. I mean, even the $3 organic Annie's mac and cheese was gone. So you can imagine the hour trip home I had hearing about how there was no macaroni and cheese. And Yvonne, my dad is a lot like Yvonne's dad. And so she knows exactly the conversation that I listened to for an hour. And we were at Dollar General because Peaches had broken her cat box and we had covered it with a trash bag and we're like, okay, we need to replace it. And so we were getting her cat box and there were 3 Dollar General brand of the macaroni and cheese that my dad likes. So we picked it up and I told Mom happened to call and I said, hey, I found these 3 boxes of macaroni and cheese. Would Dad want them? And she's like, yeah, I'll pay you back for it. I'm like, Mom, it's $1.50. Don't worry about it. You know, this is not a time in life to be worried about who pays for what and nickel and diming each other. So Mom called yesterday afternoon right as we were getting ready to sit down for dinner and said, hey, are you busy? I'm getting ready to go home and pick up that macaroni and cheese. I'm like, great. So I actually sliced off a hunk of ham about that big, and I put that in a Ziploc bag, and I took half of the roasted potatoes that we had left, and I threw them in a zippy bag along with a couple of the cheesy garlic biscuits that I had made, and I sent that all home for Mom and Dad so that Mom wouldn't have to cook. And that still left us with like a third of a loaf ham and some potatoes still and some more biscuits. Because the package says it makes 6 biscuits, but I made them, you know, a little bit smaller than the package said, so it made more.
Oh. Oops.
And I got a phone call from my dad, and he's like, the ham and macaroni and cheese was really good. Thanks, daughter. So it made me feel really good that like Mom didn't have to cook when she got home. So it was nice.
It's nice to be nice.
It is.
As Dev would say.
Right.
Mr. Prince Charming Dev.
And if you guys are not subscribed to Prince Charming Dev, I will drop his link in the chat.
Wait, I gotta put this.
If I could spell Prince correct, that would be doing really well today.
Oh.
Right, CD Lee? And they were limiting ground beef to 2 packages per person. So I could get 2 and Dad could get 2. Well, Dad starts yelling at the poor lady in the meat department. And she goes, you can have 2. You can have 4. She goes, you can have 4.
Nuh-uh. Are you kidding me? Because my mom was telling me, oh my God, my mom and Dad were at the same place that you guys were. Like, yeah, like full on. Mom was telling me about it. And she was talking about the worker person.
Yeah.
And being, you know, understanding of the situation. So anyway.
My dad's like,
funny.
I drove an hour to grocery shop because it's my right to shop here, and you're telling me that you're limiting me to 2 packages of ground beef per person.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like,
that
oh my gosh,
awesome.
Dad. Like they aren't even putting out like the long 10-pound tubes of ground beef at the commissary. It's all being packaged into packages. It's 1.5 pound packages. And she like wrote a note and signed it so that he would take it when we went to the register. They wouldn't yell at us. And like, and everyone,
awesome.
of course, is staring at us. I'm like, oh my gosh, Dad, it's a good thing that Sam's not stationed up here because I wouldn't be able to grocery shop at the commissary for a very long time.
They would see you coming and run.
No kidding, or ban me from the commissary. That's where I thought we were almost at that point where we were going to get kicked out.
Oh no.
I was like,
that would have been bad.
Oh my gosh, Dad, you have got to calm down. But I mean, again, he's 80, and you know, trying to get him to take. I mean, he still goes out. He like still wants to go out and go do things. He's like, there's no school for you, Jane. Let's go. No, there's a reason there's no school. They want us to stay home.
Yippers. That's kind of how we are.
Surfer Girl says, I love Dev. I'm a Patreon of his. Oh, that's awesome. Mama Mouse or Myers of the Mouse and PSD both have Patreons if you're interested. You can find those both in the About section. And he called you on your birthday. That is so cool. Christine Hickman says, I miss shopping at the commissary. Big Noah Mountain 5, welcome in. We were talking about you this morning. In a good way, by the way. Not in a bad way.
Who are we talking about?
Noah.
Oh, Noah. Hey, Noah. How are you? We were talking about you.
13 people in the chat. We are glad that you are all here. Make sure that if you have not yet done so, make sure that you have smashed the like button. Share out the stream. Let people know that we're just hanging out, chilling out, having a good time. We're being entertained by Mama Mouse, and I'm just yapping, as is normal.
There they are. I got my. I forgot I had my.
Are those zip ties?
Yeah, they are. What's even funnier is what I'm about to do with them. Oh,
I'm scared.
You should be.
You were diagnosed with your birthday, so it was such a nice surprise. He's such a positive influence. He is. I have not gotten to meet him yet, but I'm hoping that if there's another big charity thing for Give Kids the World, that they do it like maybe in September while I'm there, so that I can go and be a part of that. Stevie Lee says, I'm hungry again. Thanks to all of you talking about food. You're welcome, Stevie Lee. We do our part to help support the local economy. So.
Sorry, there was an email from the school.
No, I think we all have to just kind of take phone calls and messages and stuff as they come in. It's just kind of what it is.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading
an awkward silence.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading a travel agent email. Okay.
What?
Okay. Sorry, I have to kind of keep up with that. Surfer Girl says, Mama, you look perplexed.
Yeah,
and
I'm just. Yeah.
You're good. Hitchhiking Bone says, yes, Dad has a great channel. We watch him all the time. Feel free, because I think we're all going to be looking for like channels to watch that are good channels. As always, you can find family-friendly channels on thelifeplace.com. Huge thanks to Dean for doing that. The channels who participate, it's no charge to us. He does it freely and willingly, and Dean is a great guy. Make sure to check out thelifeplace.com. Also, Dreamers Empire. If you have a dream, share it and let others help you realize your dream. Also, you can find Dreamers Empire and thelifeplace.com on YouTube. I personally enjoy the Tim Tracker. They're doing a lot of home videos right now, social distancing. They were actually, if you watched, I think it was on Fox, it was called Lego Masters. They were contacted by Lego Masters to build something for their Instagram. And so now they've taken that whole thing apart and are actually, because they didn't get instructions until afterwards, so now they are actually building the Lego item that they received by the instructions. And so yesterday's video and the day prior shows them working on that Lego piece. So you can always check that out, the Tim Tracker, if you are looking for other streams to watch. And he's pretty family friendly as well. Lady Jammer says, my cat loves my mom and doesn't like me. Right now she's wanting love from mom and mom isn't having it. Stevie Lee says, I watch little kids channels and that is okay.
So here's the deal, Pickles.
Okay.
I am not going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and only because they've shot out 3 emails so far this morning, so I don't want to.
Well, why don't you don't have to put your phone up that way, because if it goes off again, you're gonna have to just take it down.
True that.
Okay, guys, this is a really cute idea. I'm in a group called Jackie's Fun Finds, and one of my YouTube friends sent me an invite to the channel or to the group, and I think it's completely awesome. It says, I'm not an art teacher, but this is pretty awesome. Design your own, and I'll show you in a minute, with tape. Have kids use colored chalk, and when finished, peel the tape, and you have a masterpiece. So literally, they taped off a mosaic on their wood fence, and then you can color it in with sidewalk chalk.
Mm-hmm. That is a cool activity. Cool idea.
And that's also good for like young kids' motor skills, because they have to grip the chalk. Noah says happy first day of spring.
It is the first day.
It is. Alyssa watches Tim Tracker. Surfer Girl says, who doesn't love watching babies? Tim and Jen's little boy is so stinking cute. He is adorable.
That is a very true statement. He is adorable.
And he's getting so big so fast. I could not believe he was just born at the end of November.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No, not that.
Oh.
Not you. Not you.
Okay. Has anyone seen this Beauty and the Beast meme? It says, the castle is your quarantine now. You can go anywhere you wish except the West Wing. Belle says, what's in the West Wing? And the Beast is holding toilet paper.
That's awesome. That is absolutely funny. Here's my bling bling.
Okay, here's a video okay, wait until it restarts. Okay.
There it is.
I'll let it stay up there a minute because it's really funny. Boing, boing, boing. He's trying to be the Pixar light, and he totally flopped.
That's awesome.
You could.
Is that a TikTok?
No, it's on. Yeah, it is a TikTok. Somebody shared it onto Facebook. That's too funny.
Boom. There we go. That will do nicely. It's hot in here today.
It's already 62 degrees here. But I love that. That means that really spring is coming.
The end is near.
Stevie Lee once says, what are you using pipe cleaners for, Mama Mouse?
The pipe cleaners were for the project that I did yesterday. The zip ties were to zip tie my phone to the theme that's above me so that you guys can see what I'm doing. So, because I just think that's more fun than just looking at me not paying attention. But what I might do is flip my webcam down so you guys can see rather than looking at me. Christmas ribbon I do not need. I'm not making Christmas cards. It's 48 there. It is supposed to be in the 70s here today.
That's what it's supposed to be here too.
It shall be wonderful. Do I like that? Maybe, maybe not. So what's everybody else doing today?
They're listening to us rambling on.
Right. Here, I'll flip my do you guys want me to flip my webcam down, or do you want to keep on looking at my ugly mug?
You are not ugly. Quit that. Okay, so there's breaking news.
Yeah, President Trump's gonna.
The Treasury Department is trying to get the virus checks to Americans as early as April 6th.
That's good. I think we're
Yep.
gonna need.
So our one of our news stations is asking, how would you use your virus cash? Would you, a frowny face is for bills, a heart is for fun, or a thumbs up is for save?
What? How you would use what?
The check. How would you use the check? Would you use it for bills? Would you spend it on fun things, or would you save it?
I would save it right this minute, only because we're in a position where Angela, are you still in the stream?
It was Jeff.
We're in a position where our bills are paid, so I would save it, because I'm sure there will be a time where that will become very, very difficult. So I would save it.
I would.
Piglet Roo, will you send him to my house to fix my microwave next, please?
I will be right back.
So, y'all are stuck with me now. What's everybody doing? I am making cards. I may or may not be sending them to all of my subscribers that I have mail for. Just saying. I was just about to ask that, Mama, what are you doing? What are you doing at home? My school was shut down for the rest of the year. So I am unemployed, I guess. I don't know. I guess, no, unemployed isn't the right word, because they're still continuing
to pay.
Yeah. So I don't know what the proper word would be, but.
You are paid to do housework.
Well, no. The email was very, very, very vague that I just got. So I don't know. They'll figure it out.
My mom said that because she's salary, that she will continue to get a check through the end of the year, which makes me feel better. I was worried about her. Pearl Hatton says the check means we're going to Disney World later this year. Stevie Lee says I need to pay bills, so I would use it for that. Surfer Girl says, Mama, I'm going to message you on Instagram.
Who said what?
Surfer Girl's going to message you on Instagram.
All right, sister. I shall check. Oh, yeah. So, and I don't know if this is why you're messaging me. I had my MRI yesterday, and the lump in my neck is not cancerous, which was a fantastic piece of news.
Yes, it was. I was very excited. I'm sure Kelly was absolutely thrilled.
Yeah, it's poor guy. I just sent him a text message. I was like, oh, hey, by the way, he is working 7 days a week right now.
I can imagine.
What he does is his work is very highly impacted, but in a really busy fashion, not in a fashion.
Everyone put hearts in the chat for Mama Mouse. We are so happy.
No hearts needed, but I am very happy. And I think we're going to formally announce it on Saturday on our stream. God, I gotta call these people about this thing I want to do. Darn it. Okay, that's on today's to-do list. Oh my gosh, it's Friday. Holy snickle.
It's Thursday.
Oh my God. Okay, maybe I have brain cancer because I can't remember anything. Where are my scissors? Mike Wheeler, give me my scissors back.
Oh.
I full on cannot find them. I'm growling now.
I know.
When Mama growl, it gets ugly around here.
Oh my gosh, that's too
Oh.
funny.
I found them.
Oh my gosh, you're too
Oh.
funny.
I am something.
Well, Sam and I actually had this discussion about the checks last night. And we decided that we would pay forward a little bit on our bills,
Mhm.
like pay some extra with one of the checks, because apparently it's one check per taxpayer. So, like,
Is it for every American or just for those that are?
taxpayers.
I just can't. I don't know. That's just weird. I'm
So
That's awesome. That's funny. Sorry.
you're good. And so we'll pay up on our bills, like to have a little bit extra paid, and then we will put the rest into savings.
Yeah, I don't think President Trump designed it to be go buy a new 60-inch TV.
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, maybe he kind of did because he wants, it's to help the economy.
It's to try to keep the economy stable. I think what we'll end up doing is like we'll take like half of his and half of mine, and put each half towards the bills, and then we'll each get to keep half. Excuse me. And so probably my half will go towards the September trip.
Ooh, someone's talking about me. Don't get dizzy.
Woo!
Hold on. You can keep talking.
Yeah. We're watching you. See how long it'll take for your webcam to fall.
Whatever. Oh! Yeah, that was almost the moment.
Kelly's gonna come in and go, what has she done with this? Hey, we see your dryer or your washer.
Stop it. Stop looking at my washer.
Now
What are you guys looking at?
Whatever it is you're showing us.
Why?
Now we're looking at your computer screen.
But you're
and now we're seeing your washer and dryer again.
Why is this happening?
Now you're upside down. Kelly's gonna be like,
wait, it's Olaf scene. Holy cats, where's my head? It's the Olaf scene, remember? Olaf asked why we were hanging upside down on the earth.
Right?
Okay. Game over. Well,
now we see your laundry again.
Good gravy, Miss Molly. I'm about to get all frustrated.
You're giving the rest of us a good laugh, so.
This is gonna work by golly. One way or the other. We either kill the can or I probably shouldn't hot glue it there.
Kelly might not be happy about that.
Oh my god, it would be hysterical though. I'm not gonna lie. His reaction would be well worth it.
I could just imagine if Uncle, hey honey, you have to buy a new webcam when you're at Walmart. Why? Because I hot glued the other one in the direction I wanted it because I couldn't use my phone during Crafton chat this morning.
Yeah, right.
Stevie
I'd have to claim it.
Stevie Lee says, take me off this crazy road trip, please.
Right? Where's that again when you need it? Right, oh, hey, I can even that's cool. Wait. Okay. Everybody hold your tongue just right. Looky there. Now y'all don't have to look at me.
3, 2, 1, crash!
Stop it already. It is not going to fall. God loves me. It's not going to fall because Kelly would stop loving me. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Okay, so I need this one already.
Hitchhiking Bone says success. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Here, upside down. There we go.
That
Well,
is
there's that
adorable.
one. Today, I don't know if I made all these on stream or not, but there's that one. It's
Oh,
Tink.
Oh, that's cute.
This
At,
one.
at first, if they said it stinks, I'm like, okay. But
No,
then it's Tink. Tinkerbell. Oh, that's really pretty. Is that a frog?
It is.
Okay.
I think I know who I'm going to send that to.
Froggy.
I have a thing that says Happy Day on that goes on there. I just can't find it right this very second.
Mike Polito, Mama is making cards, and anyone that she has an address for, she'll be sending a card to lift their spirits during this time.
Just to say that we love you.
Oh, that's cute. Is that like holographic vinyl or holographic
Iridescent, you mean?
Yeah, thank you.
It's a bead set, so
That's so cool.
it's like on ribbon. You use it on like ice skaters' clothes.
Yeah, that's so pretty.
Surfer Girl. My favorite princess is Belle. Like if I could be a princess for a day, it is Belle that I would want to be. And what else did you ask?
Or character.
Or character. I love Mushu. And I love Stitch. And what's the other one that I liked? I don't remember.
I am cute and fluffy.
Oh, and Olaf, of course.
Of course. Oh, that one's so pretty. Oh my, that looks so elegant. That almost looks like a Disney wedding invitation.
Ooh. That would be awesome. Okay, so fun fact. I like have this total like Disney dream. If I could do this at Disney, I totally want to. I would love to get dressed Kelly too in formals. So he would be wearing like a tux and I would wear a formal. And you know that piano player guy that's at is it the Contemporary or
the Grand?
The Grand Floridian. That's where he's at.
Mm-hmm.
I totally want to dance like as he's playing the computer. Oh my god. As he's playing the computer. Yes, it's true. I'm losing my mind. But as he's playing hey, where'd that come from? As he's playing the piano to do like ballroom dancing almost. That would be so awesome. I would love it. Are you breathing over there?
Yeah, I am. Hitchhiking Bone says, do y'all have a Cricut paper cutter? Are you talking about like a paper cutter, or are you talking about one of the machines? Because I have both. I have a Cricut Explorer Air, and Mama has a Cricut Expression 2. Mine uses online, uses Design Space. I can use SVG, which is scale vector files. And Mama's uses the cartridge.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Celia, I'm fine. I'm still getting over that upper respiratory virus that I had at the beginning of the month. And so I'm still coughing. And when I laugh, it makes it worse. So I got into a little bit of a coughing fit, but thank you for caring.
That's not gonna work. Ugh. That's ugliness. Did something just like go crash? Wah, wah, wah. Cricket Cricut machine. I have one too, but I don't have any Disney cartridges yet.
Yes, you do.
I'm not me. Hitchhiking Bones. Mama Mouse talking about recipes and stuff like the Brandy and Gigi are going to be doing a baking stream at 1 p.m. making cinnamon.
1 p.m. Central Time or 1 p.m. Eastern Time?
Probably Eastern Time.
So in an hour? Let's see. That probably, let's see.
All right, friends. This is making me mad. OMG, that did not just happen.
Ooh, and for anyone that wants to know, Mom is getting ready to use a Cuttlebug. A Cuttlebug is an embossing machine that you can emboss paper. It has different plates that you put your paper in between, and it's you do it a couple times, but if you do it too many times, it will actually cut through the paper because it's going to press a design into your paper. I don't know how well you can see it on here, but right here, yeah, right there. If you can kind of see, it's got a fork, a knife, and a spoon, and it's embossed into the paper, and that is from a Cuttlebug.
I have cupcake ribbon on that, so I wanted to do snickerdoodles, really. I pressed a whole bunch that my mom had that I didn't have.
Yeah.
And apparently the cupcake is one of them.
I had a whole tub of Cuttlebug folders because back in like the early 2010s, before YouTube really got to be what YouTube is now, and you have like brand ambassadors, Cricut had things, they still do, but they're called mystery boxes, and they come out every once in a while, and they have these different products, and it's kind of like Cricut is cleaning out things, and they send them to you for a really discounted price. Nowadays, you can go on YouTube to channels like Melody Lane, and there's several others that are brand ambassadors, and they already have received the mystery box, and they do upload a video the day that it becomes public, and you can see what's going to be in it. Well, back 2010, 2011, they didn't have that, so it literally was a mystery box, and I got a whole box full of Cuttlebug folders because they were retiring the Cuttlebug machine, and they've been in storage since 2010. And since I don't have a Cuttlebug, I gave them to my friend Jess.
Totally making faces at you guys, and I remembered you can't see me. All right, so this
crack me up. Surfer says
raised from the paper.
That's so cute. I love that. When this is all over and we are able to do things again.
Michael, where's my cutting board? Oh, you're so naughty.
I need to come down and play with you and your mom again.
Right? Agreed. Oh, here it is. You need to read my comment up a little ways, says Piglet Roo.
Okay, I'm on it.
Love Disney stream. Oh, Piglet Roo, you're not having fun? I'm so sorry.
So, Lena, what you're saying is being on the streams with Mama is a health hazard. No, I'm a health hazard to myself.
Piglet Roo, tell me if you're not having fun. I'm very sorry. I get it. It's not for everyone.
No, it was meant as a funny, like because I was laughing and coughing.
No, I meant love Disney stream. You need to read my comment up a little ways. Anyway, okay, it's cool. But yes, you doing anything with me, you're taking your life in your own hands.
It's similar to watching this and that.
Well, maybe not quite that out of control.
Pearl Manhattan says, "Ooh, I have a big shot die cutter and embossing, but no embossing plates and very few dies." Pearl Manhattan, check Facebook Marketplace and check eBay. Hitchhiking Bun says, "I thought of investing in a Cuttlebug, a Cuttlebug, probably will very versatile." They actually don't make them anymore. They are a retired machine. The only way you can find one is if you can find one on eBay, a garage sale, Facebook Marketplace, and then they take special plates. Mama, you want to show everybody the plates that goes with that? Because you will have to buy those online. And they are pretty expensive. Surfer Girl says her favorite character is Stitch. She got to meet Elvis Stitch last year on their 20th anniversary trip. That is awesome.
Fun. What would you do for fun? I guess I can move the.
Stevie Lee says, okay, Michael says everyone can make faces at me and I'll never see them. And then Stevie Lee says, I had a dream, Mike Wheeler, that I was making faces at you. That shows me I am on Facebook too much. I mean, YouTube too much.
I
And
get it.
Piglet Ruse says, I always have fun with you guys. Well, we always have fun with you guys in the chat, too.
Yes, we do. I like having company.
It's fun. It's almost where, like, it's weird to live stream without somebody.
It is. It truly is.
Because,
I like to do the preserving the magic as like my stream.
Yeah.
But all the rest of them, I really like people being there. I have a think. Kelly and I were talking the other day.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, welcome back. And we're talking about stuff that we wanted to keep and stuff we wanted to throw away, and how we would have that determination. And he's like, just think of it, if we have to move, would you take this stuff with you? And I said, he goes, we're only taking one truck is all we'd have. Okay. So he's like, you need to go through your craft room. I said, oh, dude.
Oh, that's one truck by itself.
That is not happening.
That is one truck all on its own. You mean we each get one truck? Because...
Right. Okay, wait. This is where I redo things 20 times.
Someone answer your phone. Haha.
What?
I don't know. My phone dinged because Sam's on lunch, so he's messaging. Maybe that's what you heard.
Oh.
Angela texted me. I think
Okay.
she texted us both, but I kind of answered the question.
Got it. Okay. I was supposed to go look at something on Instagram.
Yes, somebody sent us messages on Instagram.
Three somebodies, actually. Cool. Online now? Yes. My email is Supergirl.
Okay.
Thank you very much, everyone. Awesome blossom. Okay. So I'm just not feeling it on that one. So we're gonna do it differently. My watch keeps going off telling me to get up. Get up and move. Move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. This is what I'm looking through. I keep forgetting, guys. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. I'm responding to.
This one's white. My mom bought these for me, and I so love them because that way I don't have to cut and measure and all that great stuff. I can just pull whatever color I want out and make it work. So we're gonna do some cupcakes. That is dog knotted. Yeah, Mike, right? It should be a semi truck for sure. Lady Dreamers, you've had a very productive day. Very nice. And yes, autocorrect is dumb. I hear birds, Lena.
Yeah, I do. I have a red bird in the pine tree right outside my window. It's a male because it's very, very, very pretty.
I thought you said she is a male. It's like, well, that's interesting.
I was gonna say she is very pretty. I'm like, wait, nope, it's the male birds who are pretty.
Male birds, pretty.
I've got like 4 of them like flying around my window, so I apologize for all the bird chirping in the background that you may hear. But it's
Well, that's better than my dryer. Going crazy. Come on. What color do I want? Disney Grandma. Good morning.
welcome in, Disney Grandma.
Shared the funniest picture with me this morning. Christine, what'd you send me? Oh, wow, sister. That is amazing. You guys want to see this picture that Christine Hickman just sent me? Hang on. My phone isn't auto rotating, but it should be. Oh, I don't have to rotate it because I forgot y'all are. Oh, dang, seriously? Go away. Okay. There's that one. I really like this one. It's not focusing, is it?
Kinda.
It's trying to. I just can't stop shaking. Oh yeah. Funny thing, Disney Grandma. Boom. Okay. This is super duper awesome. Do you see what that is? It's not flowers.
It's toilet paper.
It's toilet paper.
It's a florist in Alabama did it as a joke and sold it for $75.
Oh, good night, Betsy. That's expensive. All right, I'm not jumping up to change out loads, so it is what it is right at this moment.
See, this is Lena. Have you seen that singers are now having concerts on Instagram Live? I have, and some are doing Facebook Lives as well.
I have never done Facebook Live.
Mike Polito, Pam's fam is not here. She had to go to a doctor's appointment.
She will be back later. Later, alligator. Oh, wait. That might work. So like everything I'm doing today, other than that book of cards, is stuff that I had already. Like I'm using all my scrap paper. I'm not using full sheets of paper for anything.
I love using up scraps. Disney Grandma, why can't you do YouTube lives? Because we aren't streaming through YouTube. We're streaming through StreamYard. And and I stream through StreamYard because I don't have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Well, you can't do multiple people on a stream on YouTube.
That as well.
That's why we don't use YouTube.
Yeah, it's good for like in the parks, because I can't get Streamlabs to work.
Oh no, that's cute too. Look what's on the other side of the paper.
Let me see. Hold it. I didn't see it. I like that better. That's really pretty.
Okay. We have Michael's Disney Grandma. We have Michael's, Joann's, and Hobby Lobby up here in Kansas City, but I shop mostly at Hobby Lobby. Michael's doesn't have near the selection when it comes to paper crafts.
I don't like Michael's paper. If Michael's has a paper sale a week that Joann's does not, I will actually take the ad in and price match at Joann's. Their open stock is really, really thin.
Can't be cupcakes.
Disney Grandma, if you need help getting it set up for StreamYard, you can message either one of us.
Oh.
You have a call coming in.
I know it's my dad. Hang on.
Oh. You're not muted. Mama, you're not muted. You can 100% message us, or I'm sure you could probably message Shep, Steve's World, and we will help you get it to where you can use StreamYard. Sorry, I'm also messaging with Sam. Sam gets a half an hour lunch from 11 to 11:30 Central Time. And so he was saying that he wants to make some homemade jerky. And so that is very exciting. He has it 1 year for Christmas. Sam asked my parents for a dehydrator. And so they got him a dehydrator and a couple recipe books. And so he said that he thinks that when we go grocery shopping again next week, he's going to get some real thin steaks, and we are going to make some jerky. Yes, Mike Wheeler, if you haven't done so, make sure you bop that like button. Okay. So, another question for you. Does anyone in the chat garden? I want to the soil here in Kansas, or at least where I live, it's not that great for growing. It weeds over really quickly. So I am thinking about um potentially putting in like a raised garden. Our land, because we rent, we rent where we live. We don't own. We Our landlord has told us where we could put in a garden, and we tried it probably 2 or 3 years ago, but the soil just isn't good. So I've been thinking about doing a raised garden where like you build the platform and you put the board in and cover do it that way. Um and I'm trying to decide what I want to plant. We go through a lot of garlic, so I think garlic would be something to plant. Um, Onions, we go through a lot of onions, so I would like to do onions. Lettuce is something that grows fairly quickly and like rejuvenates itself pretty easily. Um, to start, I don't want to start out with like a whole lot of things. Um, Excuse me, but I want to try some things and maybe try some potatoes. Christine Hickman says mushroom compost. What is mushroom compost? Stevie Lee says, I do not garden, but we are thinking about it. I think a lot of people are. And Mike Wheeler says, make a vertical garden box, make a trough like 2x4 and have it standing off the ground, waist high, so you don't have to bend over. Yeah, a raised gardening. So it's something that I'm thinking about. Like I said, we tried it a few years ago, but it didn't go well just because of the soil here at the house. And so I know that we would have to invest money in like soil and building the raised garden platforms, and stuff. So, Mama, you are muted if you are off the phone. Mama, you're muted. Mama, you're muted. Okay, there may be a reason that she's muted. Okay. She's on the phone still. Okay. Probably says, just brought my son some pizza and he gave me a thumbs up and said, great job. Oh, made for mushrooms. Okay. Melissa says, I do not garden, but I go to the Chicago Botanical Gardens. Lady Dreamer says, that sounds good. Get quality soil and fill in. That's that sounds like the best plan. Susan says, my ex's family has raised beds and I'm going to try to remember what they planted. This was years ago. When we first got married and we were on active duty, I actually
I'm back.
hey, you're back. I canned a really good blueberry preserves, and it was like a blueberry pie filling, and it was so good. I used all that up, but I haven't really done a whole lot of canning recently. They really suggest not doing water bath canning anymore. They recommend you do it like by pressure canner, so I would need to invest in a pressure canner.
Okay, so I want to explain. I want to explain what I just did. First off, one of the preserving the magic techniques I'm going to show is trimming your stamps, because you do not want to put stamp like this. You don't want to just take this and put it on a block. Not if you're using block stamps. You want to trim it. So I had a set that I needed to trim because I wanted to do that on stream with you guys. But instead of using those really expensive foam tabby things, 3D tabs, the scrap from that, You just peel off this, cut it whatever size you need, peel off the back piece, and this part will stick to the paper. And then I just run a bead of hot glue here. And then you're using something you were going to throw away that works fantastic for those 3D pop-up things. So there you go. There's your stamping tip of the day.
Brandy and Gigi will be live in 30 minutes making their cinnamon rolls. So I shared that link in the comments.
That shall be delicious. We can probably pause the stream. Everybody could go watch that. And then if you or
I think Kenzie was planning to go live tonight. If that's still the plan, I'm not sure. Lady Jamers, we'll see you later. And I think we're doing ghost stories tonight.
ooh, that would be super fun.
So like ghost stories and like legends and that kind of stuff. That was at least the plan yesterday. I haven't heard anything today, so I will share the link to Kenzie's channel. Make sure that if you are not subscribed to Kenzie, that you do so, and make sure the notifications are on, so that if we do ghost stories tonight, that you will know if we do. Mike Polito, Mama Mouse is crafting upstairs in their YouTube studio because Michaela is working downstairs in Mama Mouse's craft room.
Bye. Hey guys, we're gonna have to end the stream like right now. Something has come up. So
Okay.
Thank you all for being here. Love you, love you, love you. Make sure you subscribe and your notification bell is ring. And Lena, I will call you later.
Okay. Bye.
Bye guys.